Hey, this is Steve from HitItLonger.com, and we're going to have some real fun today because I got myself one of these hammer drivers put out by long driver extraordinaire Jack Hamm. They're all over the TV, and I'm going to test it on Trackman, so stick around. Man, when you look at this club, it's like something out of Area 51. I mean, this is the most unique shaped club you'll ever likely to look at. The face is incredibly tall, like 50% or 80% taller than most drivers today. It's narrower from side to side, so it's tall but very narrow. You can see it's kind of deep. I'll show you a little closer here. It's kind of deep from front to back, but I think that's only because it's so thin. It makes it look deep, but it does have kind of a torpedo shape to it. You see, mostly just from top to bottom, it's just super tall. So we're going to give it a go a few times. What I'm going to be trying to do is swing this thing, you know, in the about average golfer speed, which is about 92 miles an hour. Well, let's just see what it's capable of. I don't know what's going to happen. We'll see. A little off the toe. 91 miles an hour. It's not working very well. Maybe I need to yell "pow" to make it work. Huh. Right down the middle. 94 miles an hour, right down the pipe. Hit well. Very disappointing on the distance. Okay, so I put the Jack Hamm hammer driver through its paces. Got some interesting averages on here. Boy, definitely a super space age club. Not sure if it's conforming size-wise or not. It's so tall, I just have no idea. Supposed to have a one-size-fits-all smart shaft, low torque, super light. Says he's, world champion. He's the world champion. He says he's the 6-time world champion long driver. Let's take a look at the data here. I'll tell you, the one area that I see that this is highly lacking is in smash factor. I had the highest smash factor I had in that set was, I believe, 1.45 or 1.46. I had an average of 1.43. And I hit those 15 pretty good. I would say if I was hitting my driver, that set would have probably averaged out at about 1.49, maybe 1.50 even. So this was about 1.43. So that means that I averaged about 92 miles an hour in that set, like I was planning to. I started a little under, and then I started picking up the pace so I could get. Now, 92 is what the average golfer, male golfer in America swings. So that's a pretty good place to start with this. Whatever the face is made of, I don't know if this is titanium or if it's just stainless steel. It plays like stainless steel back from, before they started maxing out the COR, the early metal woods. It seems like it's acting about like that, which would make sense because I think this model is probably 15 or 20 years old. Well, that was the main thing I see is it doesn't come off the face very hot, kind of like an old, an old driver maybe from the mid 90s before they made the faces out of titanium. my highest, the last shot I hit 94 miles an hour, 136 ball speed, but it only went 234. So that's that's kind of a dud. I don't know if yelling "pow" is going to help or not. At 94 miles an hour with my driver, I would expect to get at least 260 out of my driver at 94 miles an hour, maybe even 265 if I really hit it good. So we're talking about as much as 30 yards shorter. That's not going to set me any world records or win me any long drive titles if I'm giving up 30 already at 90 miles an hour. And I can see that pushing the speed up to 94 also made me start to spin the ball more as well. That got up to 3,200 RPMs of spin. Even though it's just a lot of spin, not a lot of smash. I think this driver belongs back where I found it, in an old bag in my garage, and you know, I might use it for kindling if it was made of wood. So I'm probably just going to put it in the dumpster, the next dumpster I pass by, which is about 50 yards this way. Then I'll just leave it in the dumpster. That's about where it belongs. I'm not seeing any kind of performance that would go with the hype that Jack Hamm puts on this. Certainly if I was going to hit against him for money, which by the way, he says he'll still challenge anybody. He's got to be in his, I don't know, late 60s, but he still says he'll challenge anybody for any amount of money. I would make him use this one for sure, because I don't think he could beat you with this driver. So that's the verdict. It appears it's a big thumbs down. If you hit this and you've had any better experience than me, then hey, leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear if this has worked really well for you. It seemed to go, you know, straight enough, but boy, it didn't pop off the club face like a normal driver would. So hey, I hope this video was fun and informative for you. I do a lot of videos on increasing driving distance and accuracy, so I thought this would be really interesting to do. Come back to my channel again sometime and watch another video. Hit subscribe if you'd like, and I'll see you again real soon. Thank you.